Win like a monster with the new iSport sweat-proof athletes headphones. Available in-ear, on-ear, wired, and Bluetooth. Find your style at PLUGHITZLive.com/monster.
Hi, I'm Marissa with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network, here at the KENWOOD booth talking to Seth.
Hello, Marissa. Thanks. Great to have you today. Well, today what we're debuting is a revolutionary new product, and actually a team of products in conjunction with the ADS Maestro line. What we're doing is we're introducing and showing a solution to a problem. Okay, so there's a problem that exists in vehicles today. Vehicles that have great looking dashboards, many customers may not want to remove the dashboard from the vehicle and change it out for a different radio, but they still want to get better sound. Well, these vehicles have factory amplifiers. These factory amplifiers control the sound. The factory radio sends a signal to these factory amplifiers, and when you take out that factory amplifier, the fader controls, when you're fading from front to rear, your door chimes, your volume, you lose all of that control. That factory amplifier is controlling the crossovers, what's going to each speaker. So we needed to come up with a solution. In partnering with the ADS Maestro, they developed a product called the Maestro AR. It's able to take the signal directly from the factory radio before it gets to the amplifier, and then it converts that signal and allows us to use our new amplifier, the XR600-6 DSP. This is an integrated amplifier as well as DSP. So now, when using the Maestro AR, Maestro has developed T-harnesses for vehicles such as Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, Fords, and more to come. It makes the installation very simple. When you remove the factory amplifier, in the past, you'd have to do a lot of very complex wiring when you change that out. A lot of time consumption, and a separate amplifier, a separate DSP, a lot of work. So we wanted to simplify that. Now you can unplug the factory amplifier and plug in T-harnesses, allowing the wiring to be done very, very simply. Now, once it's installed, you're now able to retain your factory controls, the nice look of your touchscreen, but get great sound. Now, some icing on the cake, besides just being able to get 6 channels of amplification, this amp delivers 75 watts by 6 RMS, you're actually able to have 4 channels of pre-outs to add additional amplifiers. 4-channel 5-volt pre-outs. Now, you may ask, okay, so now how do we set this amp up? How do we get these great sounds? Well, it's very simple. We've got the DSP Control app. So it's the KENWOOD DSP Control app. You can use with your smartphone, iPhone or Android, it will be available for, and this will allow you to set up what speakers in the front, rear, individual speaker types, sizes, and then adjust your crossover settings, all of your DSP settings, your time alignment, all in real time. So you're able to just build, keep that look, but build and get great sound, all while retaining your factory functionality.
Can I ask, can someone do this by themselves?
Definitely. It could be something that someone that's more of a novice level of an installer would be able to do. Now, there are some things that you may need to research or learn about as far as what do these different crossover settings do, what do they mean, but you could also research that, look into that a little bit, and listen to it in real time. So depending on the level of comfort and how much they'd like to do, the main thing here is that it's much simpler than it was in the past at a great price point. $800 price point on the amplifier, $129 for the Maestro AR, and then the T-harnesses are $40. So as opposed to these factory upgrades that can cost $3,000 and $4,000, it's realistically a $1,000 solution.
Can I ask which vehicles this is good for?
Yeah, absolutely. So at onset, it'll be available for vehicles like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it could be the Ram, we'll have support for some Ford vehicles, and then we'll grow into more and more vehicles as iDataLink comes up with more T-harnesses. The goal is to have vehicles that have the most need for this first, and then grow that.
This is a great product, and can I ask where people can go to find more information about it?
Sure. So on KENWOOD's website, we'll have information, as well as ADS, the iDataLink website. Both would be great references.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Marissa.
For continuing coverage of CES 2017, go to PLUGHITZLive.com.